Hello, lovelies. Welcome back to season 4 of the You Are Immeasurable podcast. I'm Tonesha Hyde, your host, your divine business alchemist, energy healer, your sacred mirror and confidence agitator, and sometimes I'm even gonna be your warrior mystic for this journey back to the most unapologetic version of yourself. For this season, we're coming with a whole new frequency. We're going to be going deeper into richer truths, soul-rooted conversations, and fearless reclamations. We're definitely going to stay anchored in divine alignment, but this time we're also going to be pulling power from our shadows. We're going to be healing through our intuition. We're going to be tapping into ancestral wisdom and being sure to honor our sacred rage. Now, a little bit of truth. The journey back to yourself isn't always pretty, but it absolutely is powerful. So during this season, we're going to navigate the dark feminine. We're going to reclaim the parts of yourself that you've been taught to fear, and we're going to realign your life and your business from the inside out. So I want you to expect some raw solo transmissions, some sacred storytelling, and also some unfiltered guest conversations from those who are doing the work and also living boldly in their truth. Now, realignment isn't just medicine for you, it's also for me. So for this season, our episodes are going to now drop on Wednesday. And the reason behind that is so that you have that midweek reminder that you are still magic. You're still worthy. And as always, you are immeasurable. So whether you're sipping tea, coffee, or maybe even a glass of wine under the moonlight, raise it high and let's toast to healing, to expansion, and to becoming the fiercest, most authentic version of you. Are you ready? Let's get into it. Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to the You Are Immeasurable podcast. Oh, today, I want to talk about some raw truth today. Absolutely straight, no chaser, dragon-backed energy. And I'm calling this the fire doesn't lie because one thing that I've learned on this path is just that your fire doesn't lie. Your fire doesn't care how many stories you tell yourself, how many times you talk yourself out of what you really feel. Your fire doesn't care how you dress it up, dim it down, spiritually bypass it, and sugarcoat things just to be appeasing to whatever crowd. All of that is the outside. What I'm talking about is that inner fire. And baby, she gonna keep burning through every last one of your excuses until you listen to her. You hear people talk about integrity, right? And the thing is, integrity isn't just about your morals. It's not just about your beliefs. It's about energy. Doesn't mean just doing the right thing. It's about living in energetic alignment. It's how you know that your actions actually match your truth. Integrity is when your words match your desires and when your boundaries match up to what your soul needs. And the crazy thing is, when you're out of integrity, your fire is not going to be silent. She is not going to whisper. She will roar. She's going to blaze. And she's going to let you know that, boo, no, this ain't it. You are performing. You are lying to yourself. And sometimes she'll be like, look here, Miss Ma'am, you are pretending and I'm going to need you to cut that shit out. And sadly, when we get caught up in the performing arts, if you will, I just heard that. That's funny. Or in the art of putting on a show, right? Putting on a performance. You're going to end up out of integrity, especially if you're saying yes when your gut is screaming no. If you're selling something that you don't fully believe in, you're going to be out of integrity. If just to hold on to friendships, relationships, even positions, roles that you've outgrown, because you're scared of being by yourself, sugar pie, yes, you're out of alignment. You're not operating in integrity. You're not living in your integrity. If you're hiding parts of your truth just to not rock the boat, 100%, you're out of integrity. If you're constantly feeling burnt out, feeling resentful, or dreading, even if you built whatever, you're out of alignment. You're out of integrity. You're not living authentically. And if any of this sounds familiar, familiar to you, if any of this is poking you in the side or ringing in your ears or throbbing in your head, that's your fire letting you know, yeah, it's time to burn all this bullshit away. Hey, lovelies, real quick, let me ask you something. When was the last time that you fully felt clear? I'm talking energetically untangled, free, and comfortably back in your body. Now, if that feels like a foreign concept to you lately, then it's absolutely time to do something about it. My one-on-one Dragonfire Reiki and VIP Day experiences are designed to burn through the noise, cut cords with old stories, and bring you back into alignment with your power. Now, whether we're working through money blocks, a breakup, burnout, or you just feel stuck, this is a sacred container that's waiting just for you. You can DM me the word fire on any social media platform and I'll send you the link. Or you can check out the show notes for more information. Trust me, lovely, you don't have to carry it alone and you don't have to carry it all. It's time. Now let's get back to the episode. It's time. And as I always say to you, these things that I talk about, these things that I'm passionate about, why I do what I do, it's because I've been there. These are my confessions to you. This is me sharing. So you don't have to stay there as long as I did. So that you don't have to work so hard and fight so hard to dig yourself out. You could stop burying yourself and digging that hole deeper because I did. I had a season in my life when I was doing all the things, right? I had the programs, I was posting, I was picking up on and using all the right spiritual catchphrases. Then I realized, yeah, this looks good on the outside. It looks good on the outside, but it did not feel good on the inside. Child, I was out of alignment and I knew it. I was exhausted. I was annoyed, irritated, resentful because I had allowed myself to drift away from my sacred wide. And here's the clincher in that. My dragons were pissed. They were pissed. Couldn't get a break. I was dreaming about them. Stuff was moving. They was not playing with me, okay? And because they had been around so long, hey, they know us, right? Your dragons know you. My dragons know me. Things started happening. I would get on calls with clients and they'd be like, yes, yes, yes. Okay, no problem. I'd send the contract and the invoice. Crickets, crickets. And I knew what it was. I knew what it was. Still, I was fighting to hold on to that image, to that facade, right? To that persona, to that mask, to the point I had to realize that, okay, yeah, this is not going to work because it's not supposed to work. It's not supposed to work. And that's what helped me get back in alignment. And that's what helped me to realize that, yeah, I can't. I can't keep doing this. I can't. I've always, even when I was in corporate, one of the things that I would say all the time was that I would not compromise my integrity in order to keep a job or to make someone else happy. But then I found myself doing it and it hurt, it hurt, it hurt. So finally, I was like, okay, yeah, no, no, we're not doing this no more. And so I stopped fighting it. I got real with myself, allowed my inner fire to burn away all of that fake shit. And then I realized, oh my goodness, I can breathe again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes, now I remember what it feels like to not to have to pretend or perform. And that felt powerful because the whole time I was performing, I did not feel powerful. I felt weak. I felt afraid that someone was going to figure it out. You should never have to live like that. So if this is making sense to you, if this is hitting home for you, then I want to help you to clean all of that up, to clean it up, burn it away, incinerate it. And how you do that is by asking yourself real questions. Questions like, am I saying what people want to hear instead of what's true? What parts of my life or my work feel heavy because it's not me anymore? What hard conversations or decisions do I need to make that I'm avoiding to so-called keep the peace? Ask yourself those questions and really, really be honest with yourself when you're giving answers or giving the answers to those questions. And once you have those answers, it'll be that much easier for you to identify them in the future and also for you to set yourself free from them. Now, understand, sugar, I'm not asking you to blow up your life overnight. That's not what I'm saying. As always, I say slow and steady. That's the best way to do it. But I absolutely need you to do it. You absolutely need you to do it because you can't continue on down this path. You can't continue to do this to yourself. You, for yourself, need to stop lying to your own soul because she knows better. Understand more than anything that your fire is sacred. Your fire is part of your power. Your fire is not here to destroy you. It's here to purify you. And the more you listen to her, the more your life aligns. The more you can operate and walk in and speak from your truth, your flow, and from absolute freedom. And so if you need something to take with you to help you throughout this process this week, just keep reminding yourself, my fire doesn't lie. Fire doesn't lie. And so I honor. And as you do this, if you have epiphanies, if you have inspiration, or if you have breakthroughs that you want to share, I would love to hear about them. Leave me a comment, DM me, send me an email. I really want to know. And if you know anyone that this episode is what they need to hear too, send it to them, share it. Because what I want more than anything is for each and every one of us to stay true to ourselves, to stay clear in our purpose and passion, and of course, to stay our immeasurable selves. Until next time, cheers to your transformation. Thank you for joining me for another episode of the You Are Immeasurable podcast. My prayer is that something in today's conversation sparked a remembering or a shift and maybe a softening in your soul. If you love this episode, please share it with someone who also needs this medicine, and make sure you're following the show so that you never miss a new activation. Also, come connect with me on Instagram, Facebook, or even TikTok. My handle on all social media platforms is @Agitator Hyde. Also, I want you to know that my DMs are always open if you want to go deeper, if you have questions, or you just want to share what listening to the podcast has unfolded for you. Beyond anything, I want you to remember that your power, your path, and your purpose are already within you. You are not broken. You're blossoming. You are becoming, and you are immeasurable. So until next time, be well, stay bold, and always stay true to the divine within you.